So from where we stopped, we're going to be starting another. We'll continue the class from where we stopped, and I want you to pay attention. So I'll be reading out the questions so that you will know what I'm trying to do. So I want to open the question again to continue. So we stopped at I guess number 4, where we sum the function total the revenue for January in B15 to B18. Now we're starting from from number 5, which the question is: in B21 to B24, use the function to calculate the statistics indicated in the row header. So the row header, we're going to calculate the statistic indicated. So let's first look at the statistic indicated. So the statistics indicated here is average bins per category. So here are the bins. These are the bins. So we see the bins. So I think the category now will be the bottle, plastic, mixed paper, and glass. So I think we have 4 categories. So however, we are looking for the average bins per category. Average bin per category. So however, that means we're going to use the average formula in Excel to get the average bin, because the way I'm looking at it right now, so we have in January we have the same 4 category for almost all of them. So what I will do is that we want to look at the average for all those categories in January. So that's what I'm going to do. So the way I'm going to use the formula is this. Average formula in Excel is like this. So I'm just going to type average, then I'll open bracket. This is how average work in Excel. That formula, this is how it works. So it counts the total number of the given statistics. So after counting the number and the given statistics, then you will now take the total number. Maybe it's 5 in counting by category. Maybe it's 5. So then it's going to plus the entire value of each category together and divide it by the total count. So I think that's the way it works. So I'm just going to use the formula right now. So in this case, we're going to use that's B9 to B12 to get the total number. So, and that's what we're doing. To get the same answer of this thing, it's just simply saying that you're going to plus B9, B10, B11, B12 together. Then you now count it 1, 2, 3, 4. You divide them by 4. You divide the value by 4. So to get the average, that's how it works. So in this formula now, I'll just say B9 through B12. So B12. Then I close my bracket and I press enter. So it gives me the value. So that's the average value for this. And the same thing we will do here. So I can just copy this and then to come here and paste it. So however, this place is talking about just C9 to C12 as well. So that's the same answer. So the same way I will copy and paste here too. And here too, I think is correct too. That's correct. So I will just do that for everything. I'll just do that for everything according to the question. So I'm still doing that. So I want us to get a particular okay, this is the last one, I guess. Yes. So that's that for this, and then we are good to go. So I hope this is clear. So we are good to go. Now the second one, we will do the same. For the second, let me read the question again to be sure of what we're doing. So average bin to get the statistical data of average being and revenue minimum and all of that. So we're going to be using those formulas stated in the from the question. So what we do next is that we are looking for average revenue per category. So this is revenue. So we are also doing the same for this thing too. So we have the revenue for all of them. So what we will do here is do the same formula. So we're going to say equal to again. Then we say average. Then I'll open the bracket. So I'm going to do it from B15 now. Yeah, B15 to B18. So B15 through B18. Then I'm going to close the bracket. Then I press enter. So I get the average of this right now. Just the same thing. I'll just copy it. Then I paste here too to get for this, then this. I'm copying and pasting it. Just once I copy the first cell, I'm pasting it all through the column, so it's automatically going to be generating the same formula for all of them. So that's what I'm doing presently. So in that, I think we are good to go. So after that, I think we can go now. So the next one is to get the maximum revenue. The maximum revenue, how it works is just to get the maximum value of it. So we're still going to use it just the way we use the formula of average. So in this case, we're going to do max. It is called max. Then I'll open bracket as well. So that max, we want to get the maximum revenue. So what we would do is to just do B15. I think B15, yeah, B15 through B18. B18. Then I press enter. So to get my highest value. So and then you see it gives me B16. That's B16 value there. So the same way I will just copy. Then I will just paste, and paste. So just copying and pasting it. Now, this one we're going to do minimum. So it is called MIN. This is like this. So we want to also do the minimum of revenue. So the same thing we did. We just do minimum of B15 through B18. Then press enter. So I think the value there is now 72 in this place. So we can copy this, paste here to know the smallest value here, and in this place, 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 yeah. So we're good to go in this manner. So let's go and check the question again. So let's go and check the question again and see. So I want to read the next question. I think I'm done with this number 5. So copy the formula to the right column, right through column, and adding the statistic to the rest of the months. We've done that. So number 6. So it's saying N9 to N13, comma, N15 to N19, then N21 to N24. Use meridian to get the meridian monthly value for each row. So for the role, maybe for the role of um, 9. For the role of a particular bottle, for the role of bottle, we use median to get the median monthly. Median will be what is between the average of a value. So median will be what is between the average of a value. So, and that's what that formula will do. And then we're going to just work it through again with the same way we've been using the formula. It's very easy. It's actually very easy. So we're just going to look at the value given to us to check what we want to check. So so let's look at the what we're doing. So for each row, we're dealing with row now. So let's go to N9. Let me check the question again. So the question says N9, N9, yes, N9 to N13. For that column, this is N. So this is N9. Now this N9, we want to get it for the row. This will be the January, February, March, December will be the row. So what we will do is that we just do median. So let's do equal to again. So equal to, then I'll do median. Then I'll open my bracket again. So I will just say from B9 to M9. So I do B9 through M9. I close my bracket, so I press enter. So it gives me 45, and if you take a look at it the same way, it will work. So let me read the questions very well again. So then I should do it to the same way to N13. So I can just drag it down to give me what I needed in that area. So I can just say like this and click on this thing, this icon here, drag it to this. So I think I'm good to go. So here to B10 to M10, yeah, correct. So that is that area to N12, I guess that's the question. To N13 rather. So N13, where am I? I'm in N12. Okay, to N13. So it must reach this place. So that's that. So we already get the N13. So now the next line tells us to do for N15 or so to N13, N15 to N19, N15 to N19, N15 to N19. So here, let me copy the same thing and paste it here. That's wrong. That's sorry. Okay, there's an error here. I can just copy this and paste it here. So this is N15. We are doing it to N19. So what is here is B15 to M15. That's correct. So I'm gonna do it to N19. N19 is here. So I think I'm good to go like that. So I want to check the question again. So then there's also N21 to N24. So let me check that. N21. So I can just copy this as well. Copy N21. So I paste it here. So and if you check, it's now B21 to M21. So I want to do to I think it's N24. Yes, N24. That's correct. That's what the question says. I think we've solved number 6 question as well. So let's look at The next question, the number 7, said create 4 new name range for 4 quarter of the year. So to create new range for 4 quarter of the year, so probably we are creating another category, I guess, or we put it in a row, and at the each quarter we just merge it together. Just looking at the best way I can do that and see how we can just achieve that. Ah, well, let's see how it goes. I want to find a way to solve this.